We're going to do whatever comes out. Like, what do you need to know right now at this moment? Quick messages for each sign. It's a general read, so only take what resonates. We're going to start off with Aries. What does Aries need to know at this very moment? Hmm. You have someone here that I feel like this person, maybe your perspective and how you're seeing it, they're wanting more than what they're saying, more than what they I don't know. It's like a feeling of they're wanting more than just what they're saying. Like they really truly can see a future with you, long-term stability and growth with you. But I will say that sometimes when they think about it, it does become very overwhelming to them. And I think that that's more so of like responsibilities that they need to, um, or that they feel that they will have to take on. But it's almost like this person is trying to not put too much on you guys. Yeah. They don't want to put too much on you because they don't want to end up being either like left out in the cold or them putting themselves out in the cold. They just don't want to repeat a past. Okay? So even if this person isn't speaking future, that's definitely what's on their mind. Maybe more for Aries. All right, you got devil energy here, Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups. What's that devil? This gives me sexual energy. Like someone has their eye on you. Coming in hot. Somebody's wanting to do things with you. Do all the things with you. You're a wish fulfillment to them. So I see like a lot of sexual chemistry and energy surrounding you guys at this time. Give me more. Hmm. For some of you, when it comes to like a goal or a career that you're currently involved in, I feel like you may need to detach from it for a little bit emotionally, just for a little bit, not like totally. The reason I say this is because there may be something that you're wanting to change, and maybe at one point it was changing, and then you're coming to like a little bit of a lull. Um, and so now it's like it's starting to mess with you. Like, am I wasting my time? Do I need to still continue going in that direction? And it's all because probably because things aren't changing as fast as you want them to change. What's the outcome with that? There's going to be change. Eight of Wands. I see fast forward movement. Just give it a little bit of time. Don't pivot, not yet anyway. Continue doing what you're doing. Give me more. Mm. You really need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, self-care for sure. I feel like I want to say this week specifically. Um, and no, it's not something that's planned, but I do feel like you may need to just take some unplanned time to yourself and just recharge. You may start to feel that soon if you haven't already started feeling it. Oops. All right, you got Page of Pentacles here, and you also have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wants to break the silence. Somebody you haven't heard from in a while is trying to break silence. What do they want? They have not thought this through. I'll tell you that. They haven't thought this through. If for some of you, this is somebody that you're like not in good terms with, they ain't learned the lesson either. But I do see them still coming in very quickly. They're wanting to progress, move things along. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, which means that they need something from you, whether it be your energy or they need a specific like favor from you. I feel like they're coming in with intentions, but I don't think that they've learned anything. I don't think that they've grown since the silence. High Priestess. What is that? Page of Wands. Okay. Switching gears, you have the High Priestess here, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. There's something here that you're wanting to invest in. Understand that whatever this new thing is that you're wanting to embark on, I feel like it's like a new journey or a new experience. You are heavily protected, divinely protected. Okay. What you put into it, you're going to get back from it. So this is almost like your green light, like your yes, go ahead and move forward and go do that. Anything else? Why are you confused by this? I feel like you're going to gain a lot of attention and you're confused by it. It's weird. Hold on, let me see. Why are you confused by this? Five of Swords in reverse. Because it comes too easy. Strength card. Okay. There's a lot of attention coming your way, but I feel like there's like confusion in relation to it, and it's more so about it's like you have questions in relation to it being too easy coming towards you. Almost like a too good to be true. This is way too easy. What if this doesn't stay? What if, I think that there's just fears in it being something that's consistent. So you're just kind of questioning things. But just don't be confused. I mean, you did all the work all on your own. This is what you manifested. So just allow it to come in for you. Okay, Aries? All right. Let's go on to the next thing. Or let's go on to Taurus. Give me 2 seconds here. Does Taurus need to know? Taurus, what do you need to know? Here we go. Yours is kind of similar to what I was just saying to Aries. Not exactly the same, but kind of like the same type of notion. It's not confusion as far as like something happening for you and you gaining attention and notoriety, but it's more so of like I feel like you're questioning the when. Like, when is this going to happen? And I do feel like there's a major shift that's about to take a hold. And with that, things are about to shift, like that limbo feeling that you've been in. That's going to change here. I just heard, what are we doing? So maybe this is in relation to somebody that you're dealing with, like a love situation. And if there is silence, you're about to, or, if the person just is being weird, it just feels like there's a tension that's being brought to you, like a shift in perspective, or someone's a shift in like how they are acting towards you. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups in the reverse. So this is something that you're wanting, and I feel like they're showing you that they want you, okay? I feel like there's a new character that's in your energy here. I don't know. I don't know how reliable they are to you or they are towards you. I don't really like that king in the reverse here. Why the King of Wands in the reverse? Eight of Wands. Page of Swords in reverse. Four of Wands. Six of Swords. Is this a reliable person? Okay. I feel like in the past they weren't. I feel like this is somebody here that is, this may have been a false start for you. You have the Ace of Wands here in the reverse. This is somebody who's wanting to talk to you. Also another one of those, I feel like they're either picking up the pace in communication, like maybe you guys were communicating, but they weren't consistent. And then all of a sudden now they're consistent. And you thought that maybe this wasn't going to go anywhere. I feel like what they're doing is trying to stick around. They want to make things more solid. You're gonna see like this, well, shit, you're gonna see this shift. I feel like it's almost talking about what I was just saying about there's the shift that's coming up for you. Because what it shows is like this person was detached emotionally and now they're getting outside of the boundary that they created, the restriction that they created. I see healing, I see a wish fulfillment here. So if you were hoping and praying that the person would act right, it looks like they very well may. What else for Taurus? Oof. I don't know if you have a habit, you have a, this might be a habit that you are trying to break. Because you got Devil and the Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, it almost feels like that's what it feels like. It feels like you're trying to work on breaking a bad habit. And previously you felt like I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get this done. You do though. I feel like you break free from the devil and I feel like it's like new energy coming your way. This could be a new healthy habit or a new, like let's say for example you're trying to get into the gym and you've been having a hard time staying consistent. And but you have all the tools that you need in order to do that. And so you push and try to keep yourself consistent and then boom, it becomes like second nature. So there is something that you're going to be breaking free from. It could truly be anything. Just take it as it resonates for you. What else for Taurus? Mhm. What's going on here? I feel like you've been waiting for justice on something. Like you've been waiting for your karmic justice on something that was very disappointing to you. Three of Cups in the reverse. It's like you waited for it, you waited a while for it, and something, like I said, something disappointing happened. You kind of had to go into this retreat. But I feel like there's something that's being offered to you and it's balancing out the scales. So even if you have either been hurt or you've lost something, I feel like whatever this, it's like a replacement. It's replacing what you feel like you've lost. You have Temperance in the reverse here, followed by the Lovers in the reverse. Someone's indecision might piss you off. Yeah, because you're going to see it as somebody trying to get over on you. Honestly, I think it's that they're not ready, but they're scared to say that they're not ready. So that's why they sit in indecision. But it's like somebody not deciding something and it's pissing you off because you're like, okay, I feel like you're fucking with me. I feel like you are, trying to be strategic or whatever to benefit themselves. Personally, I think it is because they're not ready. I do feel like they are afraid to tell you that in fear of what you will do next. Yeah. Because they feel like if they tell you, then it's just done. Then you'll just be like, nope, all right, fuck it, and you'll move on. Um, yeah. So if you were wondering why, because I still don't think that they're making a decision, that's the reason as to why. I feel like you might be kind of stuck in a limbo state with that person making a decision. All right, Gemini. What's going on for Gemini? What's going on for Gemini? Hmm. You got I'm sorry. You have 10 of Cups and you have the 7 of Cups. Death card. King of Wands. What is this? I feel like I need to tell you to see something for what it is, not for the potential of it. Yep. As I'm saying that, then I pull out the Queen of Swords. I need you to see something for what it is. There are parts of it that does make you happy, and you see the potential of what you guys could possibly be together, that there could possibly be happiness, right? But also keep in mind that the 7 of Cups is sometimes it is spoiled for choice, but it also can be like you seeing the potential of what something is, not seeing something clearly. Like you see the rainbow pours into that and the rainbow goes there, like pours into that cup. It could possibly be that, but it could also possibly be all these other things too. And I feel like in order for it to truly work out in your favor, this person would have to change and step up and take charge. And the universe just wants you to be very clear with what's going on in order for you to make your decision. Not looking at the potential, but looking at what it is right now. What's the Page of Wands in the reverse? Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it just keeps showing me that there's something that's a potential for y'all to like really be something big. You had 10 of Cups, you have 10 of Pentacles. This is like generational, like a generational type of foundation where you can pass things on. You have family, both had family on them. Lots of stability and growth. But if the person doesn't want to develop and mature, it can't get there. So just see something for what it truly is. What else for Gemini? You have 5 of Swords here in the reverse. You also have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. You may be needing to let go of some sort of conflict. Magician. Yeah, like take your power back from this situation. It's once again, it's talking about seeing things for what they are. There's something that you need to let go of because I feel like it's creating more of a conflict for you than it is a benefit. And once you do and you take that power back, you're able to truly see everything for what it is. And it empowers you even more. It's like the veil gets removed. Yeah, because it looks like I almost feel like somebody's depending on you. But you supporting someone else is stressing you out. You need a break from it. You need a break and you need to give to yourself. It doesn't have to be like a long ass break, but you do need a break from whatever that situation is because it is gonna like it is gonna stress you to the point to where um like it could just put you in a bad situation. Give me more. All right, what's the outcome? Mm. Oh my God, what is this, Gemini? It's talking about you pouring into something that you're not yielding results. Like it's almost like something's being delayed or something's stuck. And you're getting to a point to where you're very disappointed because it's not working out the way that you are wanting it to. Growth has stopped. Growth has either stopped or come to a slow crawl with whatever this is that you're trying to maintain and pour into, but it just seems like it's not going anywhere. I do feel that there's a shift that's happening for you though. You have the Hanged Man. Let's see, what is that? Hanged Man. Shoot, I'll take it. Justice. Love it. Okay. Things are balancing out for you, but I'm going to tell you what you need to do in relation to this because I don't know if you should continue giving to it or if you should kind of let go. Mm. Oh my God. I feel like you're in this mode or you feel like if I let go, then I potentially lose everything that I worked on. If they hold on. Okay. Okay. If you hold on to whatever it is that you're pouring into, because it's like I feel like this is more business and less about like a person. If you hold on, there is going to be some sort of new energy, and I feel like that's where the balancing out is coming from. Like you're going to receive that wheel of fortune is going to turn in your favor. Good luck is on your side. You'll go from, needing being excuse me, in a place of need to it'll switch up to being the king of pentacles. This just feels like it's like a business or something that has um a bump in the road, but I don't feel like it's something that you're needing to like give up on. And maybe that was the message all along. But like I said, I don't think that this is a relationship. I feel like this is more so of like work that you're doing. The other part was a relationship. All right, Cancer. Cancer. Your your dream, your wish, whatever it is that you put out into the universe and you're trying to develop, there is progress there. You're moving in the right direction. Some of you may feel a little bit impatient, wanting things to move faster. Okay. Just watch out for the impatience because that creates restriction. You're trying to force something to happen, but I feel like it's going to happen on its own time, okay? You can't force it. Do I see movement? Yes, I do see movement. I have Eight of Wands here. I got the World in the reverse. I got the Seven of Swords, and I feel like you're going to see that too. I feel like you're going to see that it's not the end, and you're going to see that things are moving, and any progress is still progress. So just keep the faith. Try not to get too impatient. Oop, didn't mean to take two. All right, you got Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse. You also have the Hanged Man. Huh. Two of Cups. Somebody is longing for you. Longing for a reunion, longing for you guys to get back together. If it's not that you guys are needing to reunite, because I also got that this person, like some of y'all may be actually with this person. This person feels like you're their soulmate. They want to remain with you. They want to remain together. They're stuck on you. Maybe even fucking codependent with that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. But for the ones that aren't connected, like you guys aren't, I don't know, something's going on there. You, this person's just longing for you. They want you to get back together. For some of you, this person may have been like, I don't want to say playing games, but definitely not cooperating. Well, they don't want to create any type of complications for you anymore. I feel like they're wanting to reignite the flame between the two of you. What else for Cancer? All right, Two of Wands, Queen of Swords in reverse. You need to make a decision, but it's almost like you have to make a decision without having all the information. What's going to be the outcome with that? King of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Ugh, I don't like that. King of Cups in the reverse. What the hell? This feels like you're being tugged in different places and everybody has their own agenda. It almost feels like there's many people that are involved in this decision, and it's like because of that, you don't know what direction to go in. You know you need to make a choice, but you don't know what to do. Hierophant. Fool. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. If this is love, you might have to choose from different people. And each has their own little quirk to them. If this isn't love and you're having to choose like what direction to go in with a career or something, regardless of whatever the choice is that you make, I do feel as though it's going to best benefit you. I feel like you take a leap of faith on it and it does give reward. You have that Five of Pentacles in the reverse, which means that you are benefiting from this. It's not like you're making a choice and it's going to put you out in the cold. No. You are truly benefiting. I can't even get this out. Benefiting from this. So much so that it does put you to the next level. Like you solidify whatever this is. There's commitment here. There is, yeah, next step up. And I think that could be the reason as to why it's such an important decision that you have to make and why you feel so confused because you're like, whatever decision that I make, I want to make sure that it's right for me, excluding all of these influences that are trying to tell me that I need to do this or that I need to do that. So, what else for Cancer? All right, you got the Six of Swords here in the reverse. You also have the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Justice in the reverse. Hold on, let's see. Why Justice in the reverse? Page of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Someone wants to... Oh, God. Someone that you were dealing with before, could be platonic, could be romantic. I feel like they're trying to re-enter your life here, but I think that they're, under the guise of, oh, I want to, put effort into this. I want to help us grow. I want to do all these things. What I don't like about what I'm seeing is that I feel like this person is coming in. There is something that they're supposed to either tell you or they're supposed to make things right. It's like something that they're not telling you. They're like hiding something from you. They're hiding some sort of truth. They're giving you little bitty pieces of truth because what they're afraid of is if they tell you the full truth, you will not be happy with what the full truth is. I'm going to ask real quick, will Cancer find out the full truth? Yeah, eventually you will. Ace of Cups. Eventually you will. And it's exactly what they thought. It's exactly how they thought that you were going to respond. Page of Cups in the reverse, the frickin' Four of Wands in the reverse. You might respond very petty. So, whatever it is, when this person pops back up, understand that they're not telling you the full truth. Because when you find it out, I feel like something bit me. Because when you find it out, you're not going to be happy. And you might be a petty response, but warranted. All right. I'm going to take a quick break. We're going to go to Leo. Okay, Leo. Sorry, I decided to move and get more comfortable. Okay, so Leo. What does Leo need to know right now at this moment? What does Leo need to know right now at this very moment? Somebody's going to have a conversation with you about getting serious or something about a commitment. You have the Hierophant here, Knight of Swords. It just feels like they're going to talk to you about something serious. Give me more on that. And I want you to know that if this person is coming towards you trying to get serious with you, it's not because they need to, like they need you to fulfill them. This is something that they're wanting to do. Like it's like they're fulfilled within themselves. They're not looking outside of them for happiness, but I do feel like they're very serious about it. So it's not like in a sense of like, oh, this person is trying to get with me because they're sad, or oh, like I can't emphasize enough, like I'm with you because I want to, not because I need to. That might make sense to somebody because I feel like I need to put emphasis on that. But I have the Nine of Cups that's here. It's the Ten of Cups in the reverse followed by the Nine of Cups upright. But like I said, not looking outside of themselves for happiness. So when they're coming to you to want to be more serious, it is not because they need you to be happy. Okay. But I do feel like there's a lot of attraction that's here. They're excited to start something new with you. Even bottom of the deck is Temperance there. So I feel like it's the right time. They feel like it's the right time. They feel more at ease and content in their life. Okay. So this could have been somebody here that previously you guys separated because this person maybe didn't have capacity to give, or there was a lot of shit going on in their life. Give me more for Leo, please. Haven't used these cards in a while, so sometimes they don't want to shuffle. Reunion. Talking about reunion again. You got 3 of Cups to the 4 of Cups. Well, let me see something. 4 of Cups. Queen of Cups in the reverse. 4 of Swords in the reverse. Now, for some of you, I think you have a second I think you have a second energy here. Because you have another energy. Now, this does not necessarily have to be a love thing. This could be platonic. But you have another energy here that's wanting to reunite with you, and I feel like this one you're not interested at all with reuniting. I feel like this is one of the energies that you're going to reject. I feel like a coldness towards this person. And like this isn't somebody that you can sit, like you're not at ease dealing with this person. Not that you give a shit, because I don't think that you really care about this person, but I do see them shooting their shot as far as like trying to reunite with you in a sense. But I feel like this is somebody that you cut off. Okay. So you may have somebody from the past, friend, or I mean, it can be an ex, but friend or ex or family member that is wanting to reunite with you. And it's a no for that one. And I feel like the person that wants you but doesn't need you, like is wanting to make that choice to be with you, I think that one's a yes. So give me more. Dang allergies. You got 9 of Wands here, followed by the 5 of Swords in the reverse. What's this in relation to? 4 of Wands. King of Cups. You have your guard up with someone here. I don't feel like there's problems. I feel like it's pretty stable. And it could very well be the relationship that you're jumping back in, or not jumping, but that you're going towards. Like maybe there's still some time. There's like a time period of you still kind of being on guard, not fully opening up, even though there's nothing that's happening, like there's no conflict. Everything seems pretty stable. And they seem emotionally evolved, like they've grown emotionally. I still feel like there's a sense of not necessarily opening up as quickly as you normally would. I still feel like there's a level of being on guard. For some of you, it could be because you've been on your own for so long that it's like you're having to switch. You have to like hit a switch in your head. Like, okay, I'm single. Okay, no, I'm not single anymore. You haven't dealt with this person in a while. So the fact that things are running smoothly, it's almost like you're apprehensive a little bit. All right, give me more for Leo. What do they need to know right now? Somebody's wanting to talk to you, but you're not thrilled about it. You're not excited. Who is it that wants to talk to Leo? Moon in the reverse. Could be a Cancer. I feel like it's somebody here that there was some things that got brought to light, and those things were the reason as to why you don't deal with this person anymore. What's the intention of them coming around? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Four of Pentacles. Devil. They never really let go of you. The intention is because you guys are not collaborating, working together, or nothing like that. And I feel like it's because they're wanting to, and they haven't let you go. You got the Devil there with the Four of Pentacles. So it's like holding on to you, trying to hold on to that energy. But I don't know. I don't think you're gonna communicate with this person, even if they do come back. Or it'll be very short-lived. All right. Let's go into Virgo. What does Virgo need to know right now? Nine of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Work is going great. Your work will be going great. I see your financial situation improving. Tower in the reverse. If there was something that you were needing to save financially, it's like you've been holding or saving money, I feel like that like you're achieving that as well. But what I mainly feel is you're no longer having to be in that miserly energy of like penny pinching and things like that. I feel like that has actually changed, or will be actually changing for you, to where you you have abundance. You're in a much more stable financial place. Give me more. Okay. Seems to be some confusion that you'll be experiencing, or maybe you already are experiencing this. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if you're spoiled for choice and you don't know which direction to go in, but it just seems like you have a lot of options, which is creating confusion for you. I think you're more concerned that you might choose the wrong thing or choose the wrong person and miss out on an opportunity. Give me more on that. Three of Wands. Strength card. I'm getting a message that you need to hold off on making a decision. Just wait. I feel like your answers will come in for you. Just hold off hold off as long as you can. Because I do feel like there is something that's coming in that will clear up all of the confusion. Yeah, you're getting us like literally the Chariot in the reverse to the Moon in the reverse. Just take a pause, because things are going to be shown to you, and then that way you're able to make a better choice. I think right now it's difficult for you because you don't have all of the information that you need, but you'll receive it. You'll get all the information that you need soon. So just take a pause. Put that. Oh, I'll put that right there. Sorry, I needed to move my timer so that way I could see it better. What is the Tarot font? Ace of Cups. It's your internal. Four of Swords. You guys are okay. So number one, I love what you're doing for yourself. I feel like there's a lot of self-care that's being well, not being involved, but you're involved in, as well as resting, healing, recuperating from something here. And for some of you, this is like a spiritual type of healing or uplifting that you're doing for yourself. You have the Hierophant here. So continue doing what you're doing because it is getting you to the next level spiritually. And when you're on the next level spiritually, it does pour out to the external. So things around you will start to show what's on the inside. Like you going to a higher level with work, and you know, if you're wanting a commitment coming as far as like romantic. So just keep doing what you're doing. You got 5 of Cups here. You also have the 6 of Pentacles. Somebody misses you. Somebody misses you. They can feel the energy that you've pulled away from them. It's like they can't feed off of that energy anymore. They don't feel that energy anymore. They feel a difference. Now, I don't know if you've done something recently to where you've cut them off. It could be the elevation that you're doing because now you're at a level that they can't be at. But they're feeling a loss right now, missing you, wanting a piece of your energy. Give me more for Virgo. Empress in the reverse. Queen of Wands. Some of you are working on your, I mean, shit, I just said this. It's kind of like reiterating. Some of you are working on your self-worth. Doing a great job at it too. I feel like you guys are getting more confident as the days go by, but really truly working on that self-worth. And that comes with the more self-care that you do. Give me more. 5 of Wands in reverse. Star card. There's some sort of wish fulfillment that you're about to receive, and the way that you're going to know is things are going to start to, it's going to almost feel like it's falling into your lap. Things are just getting easier. Not as many complications, not as many challenges. And I feel like this is also connected to your healing. The more that you heal, the more the things that you want fall into your lap. Okay? All right. Let's go on to Libra. What does Libra need to know right now? What does Libra need to know right now at this very moment? Hold on just one second. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Libra. I will timestamp that out. Okay. What does Libra need to know right now? Pentacles in reverse. King of Wands. Somebody's coming towards you, very interested in you, wanting to be in your day-to-day. Wanting to be a part of your day-to-day. Could be a Leo. Being drawn to that lion there on the card. Queen of Swords in reverse. Priestess in reverse. It's something about them though that you don't trust. You don't trust them. I don't know if it's the way that they're coming in, but it's something about them that it's like as they communicate, you feel like they're hiding something, like there's something that's being hidden, like you're not seeing something, you're not seeing the big picture about something. So it's kind of, you almost feel confused. Give me more on that. Four of Cups in the reverse. Page of Wands. You know what? You're like, why now? Why are you pursuing me now? Like, why are you so interested in me? Why are you coming towards me? You have the Strength card in the reverse again. That's Leo energy again. Like they're not holding back. What's the intention of this person? Relationship. They're kind of obsessed with you. You got Knight of Cups, the Devil. They're obsessed with you. Their intention is to have a relationship with you, to have a partnership. Give me more on that Devil. I think you feel like it's rushed. It's out of nowhere. It's rushed. This might be somebody that you know, but I don't want to like hold to that. I just feel like this isn't somebody who wastes their time, or they don't like to wait around or hang around. They're not going to leave you in limbo. What else does Libra need to know? Six of Pentacles, the Death card in the reverse. I feel like what you see is what you get with this person. I know you're like waiting for some sort of change, but I honestly think what you see is what you get. This is the giving person. They're going to match your energy. I don't think they're going to switch up. But what I do feel from your side is that you just might not be emotionally available. And that could be the whole reason as to why you're even thinking in this type of way in the first place. Give me more. You got a problematic energy here. It could be another fellow air sign. Like King of Swords, Five of Swords. Like somebody that you may have a conflict with. I feel like you're trying to avoid the drama, but it's like they're bringing the conflict to you. Emperor in the because they want control. Like they want to try to control you, so that's why they keep trying to bring it to you, even though you're trying to kind of be not the peacemaker in a sense, but you're just trying to avoid it. You don't want it. Like you just want to chill. This person wants to control. And it's like they want to trigger you. They want to get a rise out of you. You got Aries energy there. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this is a person, they're full of themselves. I feel like this person is very materialistic, possibly even just superficial altogether. But for some reason, they have their eye on trying to create a conflict for you. Eight of Wands. Three of Pentacles. What is this? Yeah. I feel like there's somebody here that you may be working with. Everything's like chugging along, going well, moving. And then all of a sudden it's like this person ghosts either the collaboration or the work that you guys are doing, or you know, maybe you're dating someone. And it's like they just ghost, or they become very inconsistent with communication. Four of Wands in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. Six of Wands. I just feel like this person is very unstable. I do feel like this person will come in when they want attention. So that's why it kind of feels like very impulsive and fast type of energy. They're getting that attention, that dopamine fix. And then once they get it, they dip out. It's very, very, very It's not stable at all. Yeah, I see this being a false start. That's for the people who may end up like dating someone new, or you could be dating someone new right now and you're starting to see those signs. All right, Scorpio. What Scorpio need to know right now? Yeah. All right, what does Scorpio need to know right now? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Hanged man in the reverse. Okay. A cycle that you feel like you've been stuck on, that's about to shift. You're no longer going to be in limbo, just stuck, going round and round in circles. Hmm. I feel like that starts, or not starts, but it stops because you acknowledge the cycle. You're acknowledging what it's doing to you instead of ignoring it. Yeah, and I see you start to give to yourself. Give where you're feeling, where you feel like you need it. Just trying to value yourself more. You have justice in the reverse. The world, I'm telling you, you're closing something out. It's like you're finally accepting that yes, this is where I am, but it's not just acceptance and acknowledging it, it's actually also doing something about it. You're closing out a chapter of being, well, I'm not going to say being unstable, but maybe some of you got, destabilized, and now you're needing to become stable in certain areas of your life. That could be with anything, honestly, but it just looks like you're finally closing that chapter and moving into a new one. Give me more for Scorpio. Mm. There's something that you just don't feel like you okay. There may be a person that you've been seeing. You have the Knight of Cups here, followed by the Four of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this is something that is kind of like a restless type of energy because it's not necessarily peaceful. I don't feel. And there's a vibe of like, okay, what are we doing? Where are we going? I think that you're going to choose, you know what, I'm going to cut this off. So for some of you, because this person's not showing up, there's no purpose. We're just kind of doing the same shit. I feel like you're going to go ahead and cut it off. Queen of Cups. High Priestess. Yeah, they're okay. Oh, I got Star card at the bottom of the deck. You guys are going through a lot of healing. A lot of self-discovery as well. I feel like intuitively you're getting stronger with your gifts. You're bringing it back to center. I mean, look at her. That's exactly what she's doing, bringing it back to center. There's a lot of healing that's happening. Don't be surprised if your gifts get stronger with this. Okay? You're going to heal inside and out. Hierophant. What did man, listen. That's why you're getting rid of everybody. That's why you're acknowledging certain things. That's why all this is happening, is because you're leveling up. You got High Priestess and the Hierophant. You have both masculine and feminine energies, spiritual energies. Scorpio, you better do something with that gift. Because I feel like, shit, best way Best example I can give is like you're about to start levitating, okay? You're about to start you're like you don't walk, you'll just like start levitating and then you'll just move in the air. Like that's the type of high level shit you're about to be on. I mean not literally, but I'm saying like spiritually, emotionally. You're going you're going deep so you can level up. All right, you got the Magician in the reverse, you got the Hermit. I like the Hermit, especially because of what we're talking about now. And then the Sun. I feel like this is just telling your story. You got a lot of major arcana though. But I feel like this is telling the story I just was saying. Just in 3 words. I mean in 3 cards. You recognized what wasn't working for you. Recognized where you were giving away your power. Decided that, I need to go into hermit mode. I need to seek out the answers that that I had, like the answers to the questions that I have, know myself, look within, shadow work, all that jazz. And now I'm emerging a new me. You have the Sun card there. For some of you, I feel like that's literally what you're doing. You'll go through that if you haven't already gone through that. You're gonna come out a completely different Scorpio after all of this is done. Okay? King of Swords, Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, ugh. Seven of Swords. Who is that? I feel like this is somebody else's energy. Give me a second. Strength card in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. Is it okay? I feel like there's a character here in your energy that I feel like you weren't content with, and I feel like this was just a missed opportunity for you. I don't know. I was gonna say I feel like this is love, but I actually don't know. I'm not gonna say that it was. I just feel like something went down. It wasn't good. It was the end of that. Okay. Don't be surprised if this person tries to creep their butts back into your life. I feel like they're already plotting on you now, trying to find a way back in because they know that you'll say no. All right, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, what's going on for you guys? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? What does Sagittarius need to know right now? All right, you got Page of Cups here in the reverse. You also have the Three of Wands in the reverse. I feel like somebody's going to come at you sideways a little bit. I don't know why I feel like that. Very immature type of energy. It's not something that you're anticipating. Let me see. Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Ew. Is this like somebody that you could possibly be romantically involved in? Or involved with? What is this? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe not, but I do feel like they want to be. Yeah, because I don't think you're interested in it. I think you don't like how they come. You don't like how they approach you. Because as soon as it happens, you're like, I just heard I'm not desperate. So it's possible that somebody comes in, if it's a blast from the past, you're icked out by it. But I do feel like there is somebody here who's putting an effort. They're trying to put an effort anyway to be a part of your life. They want back in, or they just want in. You immediately get the ick from this person. Give me more. Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Four. Some of you are looking for a new job. And I feel like you're wanted. I feel like it's not going to be just one place that reaches out to you. I feel that there's going to be multiple places that you get to choose from. I think you're going to be spoiled for choice when it comes to that. But I do feel like some of you are looking for a new job. Me more. You have 10 of Cups here. Sun card in the reverse. Knight of Swords. You know what's weird is like I feel like you're relatively feeling good for the most part, or at least whenever this happens, like, you're feeling good. But it's weird because you don't want people to know. It's almost like if you want to keep it quiet, you don't want people to see that, because if they see that, as soon as they do, they want to come in and they got something to say. Almost like misery loves company. If they see you happy, they want to take that happiness away. Now, this could be an actual individual that you know to be like this, but I just feel like you just want to kind of keep your happiness under wraps, like it's nobody's business. All right, you got 5 of Swords here in the reverse. You also have the 4 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're kind of keeping your distance from. There's somebody that you're keeping your distance from. Oh, look at this. High Priestess. So you're definitely on no speaking terms, and I feel like that actually feels better for you because you're not bothered by this. You you feel more at ease when not communicating with this person. Why is that coming up? It'll remain like that. You have the Death card in the reverse. Even if this person does try to communicate to you, because I do feel like there's somebody rushing in, but I don't feel like anything's changing in that aspect. I feel like you're going to keep them on the outs. Give me more for Sagittarius, please. I hope I didn't call y'all Scorpio at any time, because I had Scorpio in my head, but I said Sagittarius, so hopefully I didn't call y'all that. Let me see. 10 of Wands. You're about to be busy. Like, you got a lot of things. Yeah, you got a lot of things going on. I feel like you're about to be really busy, but I also feel like you're going to be really financially stable as well. Some of you may have more than one job, but it's something where it's like you got a bunch of responsibilities that you need to handle, a bunch of tasks. But I don't see it being like something that is a burden to you. I actually feel like you're handling it very well. There's somebody here that you end up dropping like a bad habit because they like to try to weave webs of lies. They like to try to confuse you. And I think you see this. I feel like you're going to end up dropping them and you're not going to deal with them any longer. Give me more. What else does Sagittarius need to know? Nine of Cups. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, I see you guys just enjoying your own time. I actually feel like you may kind of be a little low key for a bit. Not talking to many people. You know, talking to the people that you have to talk to or that you need to talk to. But it's not like, oh, I got to talk to everybody. I feel like you're very content. And I saw that earlier about you being happy and not wanting to tell people about it. So that's just reiterating that. Yeah, you got the 9 of Pentacles here. Financially, you're doing well. I think you're going to keep that to yourself too. I just see a lot of like to myself type of energy for you guys, Sagittarius. But am I surprised by that? Nah, I'm not. Okay. Capricorn. What's Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know right now? All right, you got Temperance here, and you got the Page of Swords in the reverse. There's something here where you feel like it's the right time to speak. Or maybe this is somebody towards you, like it's the right time to speak up. However, with that Page of Swords in the reverse, I also feel like not all the information is being let out. Almost like a need to know basis. What is this about? Yeah, okay. Maybe it's just kind of like a little by little type of deal. You got the Nine of Wands here in the reverse, so that is showing that you're letting down your guard and opening up more. Like I said, this could be that you're dealing with somebody who's doing that as well. But if you were in a no contact situation, I don't feel like it's going to be like that for long. Like it's like kind of like divine timing. Give me more for Capricorn. All right, you got Queen of Swords here in the reverse, also the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. What is that? You may feel like you don't know what you want to do with a relationship with this. Okay, okay. I mean, I get it. You actually feel like your hands are tied. Like, okay. Let me get all the cards first. All right, so we have the Hanged Man here. So this is showing that things are at a standstill in a relationship that you're currently in. These are for the people that are currently in a relationship, whether it's a situationship, whatever kind of relationship that you're in. But it's like you're trying to figure shit out because you're like, I need all the information before I make a decision, because I feel like you got Lord have mercy, I can't get it out. You guys are coming to a point to where you feel kind of helpless, or my hands are tied. Like, what can I do? There's nothing I can do. That's like the feeling that I get. And that you guys are continuing into a cycle that you no longer want to be a part of. Give me what's going to happen with that. I feel a disconnect happening. It's already an emotional disconnect that's going on. I feel like you're going to start to slowly disconnect yourself because this person is coming up as very committed and very fucking needy. Very needy. Now, they might need you financially. I don't know. There could be something here that there's a need for you, and that's why they don't want to let you go. But I feel like you may be in this situation where you're like, it's not changing and I don't want to do this anymore. All right, what else for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know? The Sun in the reverse. High Priestess. Why? You might keep a new opportunity a secret. I don't know why you want to keep it a secret. I got what was the secret, but I feel like why do you want to keep it a secret? This is coming up twice. You got the Moon too. This is you. I mean, roles can be reversed. Hopefully it's not your person keeping something a secret from you in relation to money or work or an opportunity that comes in, but it's like I'm going to say it's from your standpoint. It's like you're not thrilled to share it. Oh, okay, hold on. I know why. For some of you, if you have people in your energy, if they feel like, oh, Capricorn is doing really well, you know, Capricorn's doing great. Capricorn got this opportunity. I mean, I guess, you did have a needy energy that's surrounding you. It's like you want to hold it back because people mess things up and you don't want to lose what you're trying to build. So instead of letting people know about this opportunity, you're trying to keep it quiet as much as possible. I think it's a good opportunity that you're getting too. For some of you, it's an opportunity to start over, but you don't want to tell people. Five of Wands. Yeah, it's because people will try to bring conflict. I also feel like if this is like moving on or leaving or moving or something like that, people may try, there may be people that, like family members or something, that try to get you to stay and not let you move on. They'll become a challenge for you. Okay. Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know right now? Oh, shit. What does Aquarius need to know right now? Is everybody getting into relationships and then not telling other people about it? Because okay, so there's some sort of commitment that you've opened yourself up to, whether it's an actual romantic relationship or this is some sort of other commitment that you have made room for in your life and you're going after. Okay, this could be something like that. You're not telling a soul either. You're keeping that to yourself. You're keeping it to yourself. I must say though, I'm seeing lots of elevation and a lot of the signs. So I love that for y'all. We are entering into Jupiter in Leo, so that could definitely be a reason as to why. All right, you got Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Hermit card. I feel like something's come to an end and you're kind of going solo. This could have been somebody that was a part of your day-to-day. You have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, but you feel like that person was a waste of time. Like it just wasn't going anywhere. So I feel like there's a stoppage in growth, and now you're on your own to find the answers that you seek. The Hermit. If this is not a person, this could also be a job. Like you were at a previous job, it wasn't getting you anywhere, your career path, so you decide to stop. For some of you with that Hermit, you could have even stopped and went into business for yourself. But I see a lot of I'm not going to say isolation, but I do feel like removing yourself from whatever environment that you were in previously that was not serving you. Give me more for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know right now? What's the Page of Swords in reverse? You may hear about somebody. I mean, shit, it might be you. I feel like it's hearing about somebody, though. Only because of the Page of Swords here in the reverse. It's usually a messenger. So normally if it's like this, you're not getting any type of information. That's like being quiet, somebody collecting info. But in the reverse, it's like you're given a secret. You're privy to something that normally other people wouldn't have that information. They're going to give you a little bit of it. Somebody cut off a situation that wasn't growing, that didn't evolve, that wasn't changing. They've closed out that cycle and they're moving into a new cycle. For some of you, I feel like you're going to hear about a divorce. It's so strange that I even got that. I do, but I feel that some of you are going to have like a friend that tells you, "Hey, don't let anybody know, but me and such are getting a divorce." Or you'll hear about somebody getting a divorce that you like knew it was going down. But it's something I don't even know why that's coming up because I mean it's like, you get a little bit of gossip. A little bit of chisme. All right. Okay. I'm just here to give the messages, but maybe it's something. Actually, I want to ask, why is this even important to Aquarius? Why does Aquarius need to know this? Three of Pentacles, the Empress in the reverse. Oh, because maybe for some of y'all needed to know that this person got a divorce because now you don't have you don't have competition. There's no other person anymore, and this may have been something that could have been a big deal, but it couldn't go anywhere because this person was with someone else. But now it can. Now you can build. Because at the bottom of the deck, what I got is somebody, like, it's like timing. Someone being able to fully commit now. Somebody being able to be consistent now. So I think that's why. Now, it could also still be just a friend that you hear about. And it's like a whole, like, holy shit, you guys are doing it. Or holy shit, you guys did it. But it could be the latter. It could be the he was waiting for somebody to get a divorce and now they got one and now they want to come towards you because now they can't. Give me more for Aquarius. Six of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords, King of Swords. Someone coming back around. They've reached out to you. They're coming back around. There's stress that's involved with that. Ace of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Whatever, I don't know who this person is that's coming back around, but whatever it does, like something's offered to you, but it triggers something in you. It triggers something. What's the trigger? Justice in the reverse. Something that you don't feel like was made right. It's something from the past that you don't feel like was made right. You want it to be made right. Maybe, hold on. What are they coming back around for? Not to fight. I feel like this person this sounds like an apology, Aquarius. I think you're getting an apology from somebody that hurt you in the past. Or from the past. All right, Pisces. Shoot. What's going on for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know right now? What does Pisces need to know right now? Queen of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. The more that well, I feel like things are going to start to clear up for your life. I also feel like the more that you're cutting people out that waste your time, the more solid things become for you, both financially and just, I want to say emotionally too. I know Pentacles is earth, but I want to say emotional as well. Give me more for Pisces. Knight of Swords. Chariot. Somebody's coming in fast with something to talk to you about. That's like very quick. Moon. But they're hiding stuff from you. You got Moon to the King of Swords. So there is somebody that's coming in, could be an air sign. They're wanting to come in and speak to you. You got two Cancer cards here. Um, but I also feel like they're hiding things. I don't think that they're being completely transparent. Give me more on that. King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Hermit. Page of Swords. Yeah, they're not divulging everything. I feel like there's a lot of information that they have, a lot of insight, but I also feel like they're not giving you the full truth. And I also feel like the way they're showing up is very inconsistent as well. So their energy is kind of impulsive. And it's like the way that they communicate to you is almost like, yes, I'm telling you the full truth, but they're not. They're holding a lot back. What are you holding back? Three of Wands. It's like they're waiting. They're waiting. Why? Not. Oh. Okay. They're not telling you their feelings. Okay. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better because I'm like, bitch, who? What are you hiding? Okay. It's feelings. It's like they're a really good talker, whoever this person is. I don't feel like they like, okay, so number one, they don't like to pour out their emotions. So I think that is where you get the whole inconsistency in the Hermit, because it's like sometimes they're talking a lot and in the next moment they need time to themselves and they isolate. So you'll see that as inconsistency. But I feel like the reason as to why they're moving in that direction or moving that way is because this person wants to take their time. I feel like this person is a very slow burner. I feel that they're waiting. And when I ask what they're waiting on, they're waiting for the right moment to let their guard down, to be vulnerable to you. So it's almost like they're, I hate to say testing you, but I think that's what it is. They want to make sure that you are trustworthy, and they want to make sure that you are a safe place for them to be vulnerable. All right, let's see. What else for Pisces? I was going to get mad in a second. I was going to be, I'm like, what now? Damn it. Oh my God. All right, you have Four of Wands in the reverse. You also have the Hanged Man. You're waiting on something to start. What is it? I feel like you're doing it with grace as well, because Pisces, you know, the Hangman is you. As it's not starting, whatever this is not starting, because I don't know what it is yet, but I feel like you're observing. I feel like you're in surrender as well. You're not like antsy and, you know, there's a real calmness to how you are right now, or, you know, during that time. Judgment in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be like a no contact situation. Maybe that's what it is. It's like something hasn't, it's not the right time. I don't want to say that you're waiting for them, because just because it's the Hanged Man, since it's the Pisces card, I feel like you're more observing. You're observing this person's energy, whether you guys are communicating or you can find this information out or not. You know, you're intuitive, so I feel like you're surrendering and allowing whatever to be will be. Because what I feel like for this person is that they haven't awakened to the connection. Like they haven't gotten the message yet. They're not learning the message yet. That's why you're not communicating, you know, regardless of if you were the one who stopped talking or they were the one who stopped talking. It's just they're not seeing it yet. That's why. Why did this come up? Why is it important for Pisces to know that? Because they're going to get out of their comfort zone. I see that boundary or that restriction that they have created. They're going to lift that. Yeah, and then look, bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. They'll reach out, they'll communicate, they'll collaborate with you. The one thing that I will say though is when they come speak to you though, they're not going to be fully healed. So don't expect that. Don't expect them to be a fully healed version of themselves. I feel like whoever this person is, it's like they feel like they have unfinished business with you. And I think you're not pressed about it. That's one thing I can say is that you're not pressed about it. This person just feels kind of lost, but I think they're going through their own, dark night of the soul type of situation. For some of them, something like some sort of cycle or something has stopped, has come to an end in their life, and now they're kind of confused and don't know where, like almost like they're lost. Like, what do I do next? So it's bringing them down a bit, Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, tower moment. They did have a tower moment. But I feel like it's bringing a lot of realizations to them, and eventually they will want to be included in your life. So that's what I got. All right, y'all. That is what I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Until next time, you guys take care.